back to my channel. I'm TheTemperanceStar. I don't know if I'm gonna cut this out because I just got a new deck and I have to shuffle it. Oh my god, I've been wanting this deck for such a long time. I didn't know the name of it. I didn't know the name of the author. I always would just see people with it, and I finally like found the name of it. Well, this is not even the one I wanted. I bought the Halloween one though because we are in October and it's Halloween spooky season. Oh, I forgot to get. Damn it! Y'all may have forgot to do something. I meant to pick something up today, but I was so busy today. But anywho, I've been wanting this deck for such a long time. And not this deck specifically, but this author's deck, the Tess Whitehurst deck, illustrated by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I hope I said it right, but I've been wanting to start collecting some of her tarot decks because literally my first like introduction to tarot was because of these artworks, and I just thought they were so beautiful and gravitating, and that's what made me start to just like it was the illustrations honestly that gravitated me towards tarot. I'm like, why are they talking about so much deep things in these beautiful illustrations, and why do I relate to the messages so much, and why am I so drawn to these images? And I forgot which tarot deck the tarot reader was using, or oracle reader was using, specifically my deck, the very first. Shout out to the reader I'm talking about specifically is shoot, tip of my tongue. Magical Insights. Shout out to Magical Insights. That was like, she's like one of the very first readers I even came across when it came to readings, and she was using one of her decks, definitely one of her decks, and her pick a card readings. So I always wanted to get my hands on one of these. So I got the Halloween one, so I'm going to be going into it. So I'm just going to try to really quickly shuffle. I didn't even read the book. Like, it's probably best to kind of like read the books and stuff and get a scope of the decks. You know, it's like I low-key don't even want to have them in reverse, but I'll see how I feel. You know, if I get something in reverse, then I'll see how I feel. I'm just excited to use these cards. They're pretty big. Like, these are like, I think these are big. I think these are like, besides my wide Witch Oracle deck, they're very wide. Those cards are just wide babies. These are like very like tall. Oh my gosh, Pumpkin Thief. That's the first Pumpkin Thief. Pumpkins are oranges, and pumpkins, I don't like pumpkins. I just cracked this on Medusa's Mysteries. Interesting. It's so interesting because I was thinking of Medusa because somebody, oh, you know why I was thinking of Medusa? Oh yeah, I want to know why I was thinking of Medusa? Because isn't apparently Pegasus? That is so crazy. Oh my god. It's like so many downloads are like hitting me like all at once right now while I'm just shuffling this deck while I'm recording this reading. Hopefully I post this because I'm getting like regular like downloads for myself. But I was randomly thinking about Pegasus, like Barbie and the Magical Pegasus or something like that. That's a Barbie movie. But I was thinking about Pegasus, and also like unicorns, Pegasus, and I forgot the other one, the other like trinicorn or whatever it's called, or a unicorn or whatever, the one that's like all three. Oh my gosh, I just got it again. This card wants to come out, apparently. This card wants to come out. That's crazy. That's how. But apparently, a Pegasus was created from, I believe, Medusa's blood. So it's literally, we wouldn't like in Greek mythology. In Greek mythology, a Pegasus was created from Medusa's blood, which I never knew. I forgot where I was getting that from because I was doing like a whole like random, I be on the random depths of the internet. Don't ask why. I be having random downloads, and then I go and I just try to search things up that I get, because I'm just like, why am I thinking about this? Like, I started thinking about a unicorn. I'm like, why am I thinking about unicorns? Why am I thinking about unicorns? And I'm like, unicorns remind me of Pegasus. And then I started thinking about, oh my gosh, Barbie and Magical Pegasus. I'm like, why am I thinking about Barbie and Magical Pegasus? You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, oh my gosh, wait a minute. Pegasus was in Greek mythology. I had no idea. I'm like, where did Pegasus come from? Like, where did a Pegasus even come from? And they're talking about Greek mythology and how Medusa created the freaking Pegasus. I'm like, Medusa created a Pegasus? What? I had no idea. Like, it was birthed from Medusa, or like, you know, it needed Medusa to create a Pegasus. So that was like a whole whirlwind. And apparently, you know, I think like Baythorn or something, like one of the Greek gods or Greek god's sons or something like that, was using a Pegasus to basically wreak havoc or help out with some type of karma. And then it got shot down. Pegasus got shot down to take down another god. It was like some crazy, like, anyways, back to the read. You might be a unicorn collective, or you might be a Pegasus. You might be very unique. You might be very pure, because Pegasuses are white, you know, they're very pure. I got white flowers like right behind the camera. I'm looking at white flowers. And I have this like white lion statue with a crown, also royalty. I'm someone that I'm very attracted to light colors, as you can see. Even though I'm wearing like dark, I like all colors though, but I don't know why I just got like a very light aura in my head for you, collective. Like, you may be someone that's really attracted to like light things, light beings. You might be a light being in some capacity. When people look at you, they think purity, they think uniqueness. I don't know. Child, Medusa. Anywho, so I just got Moon Mistress. It did come out in reverse. I'm just gonna say that, but I'm not gonna take it in reverse. But it did come out in reverse. So if I pick up a message in reverse somehow that I have to read, then I will. Moon Mistress. So I'm just gonna look at this. So these look like wolves. This artwork. Oh my goodness. Mother Wolf. I went to a restaurant called Mother Wolf. So that's very interesting. I hate when I do readings and then it's like, but I'm the collective and you're the collective, so. But Moon Mistress. This is what this looks like. And it's like this lady with gray hair. And I know I love me a gray hair. And she's in this like buffoonery. Is buffoonery like a bad name? I don't know. I hope not. But it just gives me like masquerade-ish type clothes, like with the blown up. It's giving me Puppet Master. Moon Mistress. Puppet Master, intuition, and then with the wolves. Wolves represent like guardians. Wolves represent like guardians. So it being like Moon Mistress, it gives me like someone with like intuition, someone who's like, if y'all seen Weapons and the villain in Weapons, that type of energy. Like Moon Mistress gives me that type of energy, like before she went completely like, you know what I mean? Like someone with intuition, and then having like some type of like guardian angels. Not guardian angels, like guardian dogs. Cause even like it's giving like, what did I say? Like, you see her outfit? It gives, I cannot think of the words, like showtime. Like, it's showtime. I'm about to guide y'all how to F shit up. I'm about to show y'all how to F shit up. Like, I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna sit on my throne and y'all are gonna do all the work for me. If I have to move from my throne, there will be a problem. Like, I don't know why that's what I get from this picture. That's what I get from this picture. I don't know. That just came in like very strong. Interesting. Very interesting pickup. What the heck? Very, very interesting. Love the gray hair though, girl. Absolutely fab. And I see that feather. You may have been seeing feathers, collective. You may have been seeing feathers. That's way too many messages. I only want to take out like 3 cards from this deck though, because I got another card in reverse, child. I'm not gonna take it though. We got Immortal Gaze. Immortal Gaze. Oh my gosh, that's the same card. Oh, this is the main collective. This might be you, collective. This is the not us pulling the freaking main what's it called? The final print out in the first time I freaking shuffled the deck. That's crazy. As the middle card, that's crazy. This is the main picture for the deck. Insane. You see? Immortal Gaze. Ironic. I don't think not. Collective, you are that girl or guy. Period. Thank you. Immortal Gaze. You on to somebody. You on to somebody. You on to somebody. You locked in. Somebody's locked in on you and you locked in on them. It's given like, ooh. It's given like wolf, like the wolf pack versus like the loner. Yeah, it's giving like wolf pack versus the loner right now. Like is that a saying? Like when you have a gang of people versus like the loner? But this loner, she's like ready. Like she ready. And she got some wings behind her. Like she gonna take flight if she need to. She gonna take flight if she freaking need to. She not scared to take flight now. Okay? Okay? Period. I like that. And just in this, and she's the main character. Period. Tell me more. And it's so interesting because the way the spread is, she's looking at the Moon Mistress is looking at her. So let's see what the final card that I pull will be. This might be a little spicy reading. I don't know if I'm gonna cut the beginning, but if I do end up cutting the beginning, oh my goodness. Hi, I'm the Temperance Star. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a lovely collective reading for you guys today. I just got a new deck from one of my, I don't want to say favorite yet, but I've been wanting to get this reader or writer artwork for the longest. Her tarot card decks. Tess Whitehurst and the artwork by Jasmine Beckett Griffith for like the longest. I just picked up their Halloween Oracle deck, so I'm just jumping right in. So I'm like really excited. So I already pulled out 2 cards, so I don't know if I cut the beginning out, but in case I didn't, hi, I'm the TheTemperanceStar and we are in the reading. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't be saying it enough, but I'm trying to tell myself to start saying it. Like, don't be scared to like put yourself out there. Like, what are you being scared for, girl? You a star, quite literally. That is my name, and not just for show. Like, no, literally, that's my name. You're like, no, literally, that's my name. One more card, angels. One more card before I go into this other deck. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a lot of pressure. Like, this is the Moon Mistress and the Immortal Gaze. Ooh, Moon Mistress and the Immortal Gaze. Y'all don't want to talk? What is this? It's like a freaking stand down right now. Like, y'all don't want to talk? Nobody's talking? Nobody's talking right now. Nobody talking. I don't know what's going on, collective, with you or somebody else. I don't know if this is a man and a woman, a woman and a woman, a man, or a one person and a gang of people. It's like tension, straight tension, mad tension, mad tension. There's so much tension, like nobody's saying nothing to everybody. It's like locked in. Like, y'all just wait. Somebody's waiting. It's like the air is thick. Like, when I say thick, okay? Like, I'm sorry. I'm trying to shuffle and get a card, but a card not coming out. So let me just go back to what I was already talking about. Maybe maybe angels want me to like keep going into this. So you know, the first card we got was the Moon Mistress and the Immortal Gaze. Back to what I was saying with the Moon Mistress. The Moon Mistress, I have not read what it means in the Oracle, you know, her description, but it just gives me someone who has a control over these wolves, someone who has like protection, someone who sits on a throne. Why is music playing? A DJ. DJing, like controlling. Someone is like has control over some animals, and it's like guard dogs. Someone has guard dogs. It's giving me like the movie Weapons. I forgot her name, the evil, the villain in Weapons. It's Minx, my cat. It's giving Gladys. I think her name is Gladys. It's giving Gladys in the movie Weapons. Like someone has almost a Gladys type of effect with this Moon Mistress. Sorry if I spoiled it for you guys if you haven't seen that movie. If not, I'm going to proceed. If you see my cat just start to peek up, it's pumpkin. Pumpkin, pumpkin. Pumpkin. So somebody is like, I think has like control over people who are almost like ready to go whenever this Moon Mistress basically says to go. Whenever they're under, like, I don't know if they're under a spell. They could be, or they could almost just basically worship this Moon Mistress. They may look up to this Moon Mistress. They may just be under some type of like aura of this Moon Mistress. Because it doesn't have to be a spell. Not everybody is just underneath a spell. Like some people just have auras that like naturally gravitates other people without them like meaning to. It's just unfortunate, but that's just how like some things are. It's not all just like magic. It's not all just manipulation. Some people just have auras that pull other things towards them, especially with this Moon Mistress. Like when you think of a mistress, mistresses, they are, they're looked at as mischievous and, sneaky and, deceitful, or they have like a bad rep, kind of. No one ever looks at the person who is, stepping outside of the marriage and things like that, or doing things that they're not supposed to be doing. They always, not always, but they sometimes kind of just like look at the mistress as the bad person or something like that. However, in like the natural order of things, that person who stepped out wouldn't have that pull if it wasn't like just like if they weren't designed to. Technically, like they can't help it. They can help it. Like, and I'm not saying it, and it's like, it's almost like, like it's like a entity in them. Not an entity, but like an entity. Like their aura cannot help the gravitation that's being pulled towards them, especially with the moon. When you think of the moon, people say like the moon's like a satellite. It sends signals and stuff like that, and it's up in the sky and it shoots out waves or it pulls waves or whatever the case. People worship the moon cycles and things like that. Like, and if that's the case and you have this Moon Mistress, whoever these guard dogs are, they can't help but to protect or jump or kill or bite or do whatever this mistress say. They can't help it. It's a natural pull because it's like protecting the moon in a way. Like they can't help it. It's not demonic. It's not their fault. It's just the natural. It's how they're designed. It's how they are designed. That's how I'm getting this card. Wow, that's very deep. God damn. I did not even read the book. What the fuck? So that's kind of what I'm getting from this card. And then you got like a whole bunch of fire behind her. So it makes me feel like this comes with a lot of passion. This is a energy that comes with a lot of passion, and it most likely burns up a lot of things that is meant to most likely cause chaos by design. Because when you think of the moon has to change cycles. If the moon stayed in one phase for a long time, the whole earth would probably flood. Literally. The moon has to change cycles. It has to. And then you have immortal gaze. So with the immortal gaze, it's almost reminds me of the sun. Now the sun, you know, with the sun stays the same, you know. The only thing that changes with the sun is that it kind of like just orbits around, you know. It goes from one destination to the other in a way, like, and if you get too close, you'll burn up. That's why she's like orange. When you look at her eyes, it's like piercing orange. But her eyes, she has orange behind her and she's orange eyes as well. But I don't know what it is with this one. She has like, it's bright behind her. And she has wings. Like she could fly up. She could fly up. She could lift the fuck up if she decided to. But she has an immortal gaze. Like she could look at you, but can you look at her? Like the sun could look at you, but can you look at the sun? For too long. So that's what I'm picking up so far from these two messages. And it's like right now, it's almost like these two energies have so much tension because they're not supposed to be looking at each other. Like imagine the moon and the sun looking at each other. They're not supposed to look at each other. The sun and the moon are not supposed to look at each other. Yet they're looking at each other. Or they're like stuck with each other. This is very deep. So this is a specific type of energy going on right now, collective, with you, where you may be in a very uncomfortable situation where the tension is so thick and uncomfortable. Like your chest might be tightening up. You may feel like you're gonna like maybe pass out. Like, I'm not even joking. You may feel like you're gonna like pass out. You may feel like you're gonna snap. You may feel like your emotions go from one emotion to another because you just feel like it's like you're trying to control yourself, but you almost can't control yourself because you feel pressure. Like it's like you're feeling pressure, but you don't know where that pressure truly is coming from. Like you may know like there may be some type of like energy going on, issue going on, but it's like it's under control because these people, like both of these energies, they look like they're under control. They look like they're under control. But then it's like, look at the fire behind this one. And then look at this one's gaze. And then them bat wings ready to fly and take the fuck off. It's like there's a lot of tension. And then it just takes me back to the fact that the sun and the moon are not really supposed to be looking at each other. And when they do, they go, and that's it, like split second. Ciao. I don't know what type of tension this is, collective, that you sitting in, but somebody about to let their motherfucking wolves loose. And somebody about to take the fuck off. Like, it's literally giving that. I did not mean to chat about this for so long, but that's what this is giving. Oh my gosh. What a deep message for like 2 cards. This is a good deck. You ate that. Okay, I got Death Priest, but I'm not gonna take it. Because what the heck? This is a beautiful card. Oh my god. What a beautiful card. Oh my god, that card is beautiful. Oh my god. Okay, angels, please, one more card for the collector. One more card, please. They like, no, go into the tarot. Okay. I don't think they want one more card. Okay. I did not get one more card. I'm just starting to think that, like, I don't even know if this is beef or not. Like, it's like, is this beef? Is this just tension? Is this like an alliance? I don't think, okay, so I think I need to just go and look the tarot now. This is tarot. There's no more cards. There's no more cards. There's no, ooh, I got Death Priest again. Okay, I'm gonna take the Death Priest. Okay, cause I got a lot of cards, but it came out with the Death Priest on top. Okay, I'm gonna take the Death Priest. Okay, I'm gonna take the Queen of Halloween. I'm gonna take the Death Priest. I'll take her. Because I saw it twice. I'll take the Death Priest. So we got our 3 oracles. We finally got our 3 oracles, child. That took forever. It took us like 25 minutes just to get 3 oracles. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How beautiful is... I cannot believe I finally got these cards. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like geeking out as like... I feel like I am living my dreams, but I'm sorry. Okay, anyways. So... Whew, child. The messages with this Death Priest. Oh my gosh. Look at the freaking, oh my. Look at the people watching. It's like, and then you have this like, this plague mask in the back. Interesting. Death Priestess. Not Death Priest. Death Priestess. So we got 43, 37, and 17. We literally got 7 3 different times because 43 equals 7. Then we got 7 and we got 17. So we literally got 777. I'm not going to lie. You see 777. So luck is already kind of present in this spread. 333. No, not 333. I only see 3 twice. Take it back. But 777 is in the spread. With this Death Priestess, it's almost giving like there is a crazy change about to come. And it all depends on what happens between this tension right here. It's almost like everyone's watching. It's like people are watching what this tension is. Like what's going on right here. Like it's like, and then with this like plague mask in the background, then you got this like skull on a horse, this horse skull on a horse, this person with the freaking masquerade. That I talked about masquerade, someone wearing a mask. I talked about masquerade, and we done found somebody with a masquerade. Like a puppet mask. So this is the Death Priestess the puppet master is my question. Or is death looming? And what's interesting is almost like these 3 cards. It's almost like nighttime. It's like nighttime, daytime, and then sunset. It's like nighttime was war. This is when it was sunshine. Like the moon, sun, and then aftermath. What the hell? All right. I want to read the books. This reading might be way longer than it should. I hope it's not, because I really want to get into the new tarot deck I got. But I got to read what the actual meaning of these cards are. Because if not, I will be doing me a disservice. Let me try to read it really quickly. Hopefully I can get the messages quickly. All right, 43, girl, 43. Let me get into Medusa's mysteries. I should have just pulled that card. Moon Mistress. Connect with your wildness. They don't want me to read that. They're like, no, stay on what you picked up. I'm going to read it though. This is a lot though. But connect with your wildness, find your freedom, make peace with your magical identity, and harmonize with your inner and outer worlds. The divine female is the full moon incarnate, petting her beloved werewolf devotees. Far from violent, terrible, or out of control, these shape-shifting canines are at peace, for it is only when they try to suppress their own nature that they express their nature in a volatile or dangerous way. The Moon Mistress has appeared to help you admit and make friends with a vital aspect of who you are. She sees that you've ignored or denied a natural desire or need. While discipline can certainly be helpful at times, some productivities must not be repressed, for they are not bad habits or shameful yearnings, but fundamental features of your divine and beautiful self. This could be a message to fully claim and take pride in your gender, sexuality, heritage, or spirituality, or it could be a nudge to express your creative cravings or admit your need for adventure and change in what you are hiding, who you are, or make others uncomfortable or fit in to externally imposed deal. What fear is holding you back from what you would really like to try? What judgment is locking you away from the transformative free light of the moon? It could be that your culture or family expects you to take a particular path in life when in fact doesn't make feel authentic to you. Not everyone needs to do things in specific order in a certain way. Some conventions will resonate with you and others won't, and the only person who will know that is you. Once you connect with appropriate expressings, the fullness of who you are, you will find peace. Align with the light of the moon. Listen to the interesting desires of the body, mind, emotions, and heart. Dance wildly and run with the wolves. Above all, be free. Okay. That's a beautiful message. Okay. Love that. Love that. That was a beautiful, 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 beautiful message. Was that what I picked up on it? Yes and no. Let's go to thing 7. Immortal gaze. Pause and observe. Let me stop. Do that. I'm so sorry, y'all. All right, pause and observe with unverbing peace. Listen deeply and watch closely before you form a conclusion or make a move. The true nature of a person or situation will reveal itself in time, providing you with the information you need. Here we have a screwed vampire fairy who has seen it all. Her immortality means she has no sense of urgency. She has learned that most folks will show you who you are and what they are if you simply gaze at them unflinchingly, unapologetically, and for an extended stretch of time. That's why this the main card. Thank you. The card indicates you must not blindly trust someone, rush into something, or take a situation at face value. Sometimes you must read the fine print, and if it crosses your mind and something is too good to be true, that may be indeed the case. On the other hand, in time, you may discover that the object of your inquiry is indeed trustworthy. In this case, too, your patience and caution will be rewarded. For the due diligence, you need to simply wonder and hope for the best. By doing your homework, you will have actual data points supporting your decision to move forward, collaborate, or commit. There is a myth that your intuition will always reveal everything to you right away. In fact, when divine timing is at work, there are no clear or obvious answers right out of the gate. There are moments when you must get comfortable with uncertainty and to let go of the need to immediately see your next step. A wise woman knows many things, including that she doesn't always know. It's very true. Embrace the ambiguity. If you don't know what to do, don't do anything other than calmly observe. Bide your time and see what is revealed. You will know when the time is right to act. Period. I am loving this. So we got a wild girl, and we got somebody waiting for somebody to move. Okay. Death Priestess. Whew. Say goodbye to past conditions. Refuse to suffer foolishness and fools. Proactively banish fear, disempowerment, and stagnation. I'm so sorry, guys. My phone died. But when I read the Death Priestess, I don't even know if it died on Immortal Gaze or Death Priestess, but what I did get for the Death Priestess is basically a card that highlights changing and understanding that, you know, when you're embarking on heavy changes on your life and new beginnings, technically, or crazy, I want to say crazy changes, or witnessing crazy things. Understand that a lot of things are watching you, or a lot of outcomes can happen, basically. And it's almost like rolling the dice. And with the piercing eyes, because it's like the eyes are emerald and green, when I think of green, I always think of like the heart chakra. I know a lot of people think of like jealousy and stuff. I always think of the heart chakra immediately. I think of love, actually. I know everyone associates red with like red and pink with love. I always kind of associate green with love, and this for my own personal reason. But it's almost like you have to kind of keep your mind on love when you're going through the most craziest heartaches and tough changes that can appear like it's like dark and gloomy and like death is lurking over you and like, you know, skeletons and like just gloomy and, you know, but that's what the definition kind of was basically evolving. It was more lighthearted and prettier and cuter, but that's kind of what I picked up from it. But for the message, what I'm getting is technically there's two bitches beefing. There's two bitches beefing. My message is that there's two bitches beefing. I'm sorry, that's what I'm getting. The moon mistress versus the immortal gaze. There's someone with a group of girls, a group of guys, or a clique, or a community. I don't know. Somebody who has like a Regina Gorge. A Regina Gorge. Someone gorgeous, maybe someone who's a gorgeous person who has like an alluring type of factor that attracts people, and that's what makes them want to protect them, is basically going against someone with a gaze, someone that's studying them, someone that is like on to them. I don't know, a collective, if you're the moon mistress, if you're the person that is awakening to your power, awakening to your alertness, awakening to the fact that you're able to gravitate people towards you, or if you are awakening to the fact that you're someone who's able to kind of like lock in on people, lock in on your goals, lock in when you're being attacked, or lock in on just like your environment, lock in on when things are like happening, changes are happening, when you're realizing that like when you kind of could predict stuff but not predict stuff, like, you know, you can't control everything, but you know you can feel things are shifting. Like you can feel when death is like lurking in the background, you know, and you have your eyes set on this person with wolves, because yeah, this person has these wolves like trying to tame them, but you can't control the destiny that these wolves end up embarking on once she or he releases them from the grip. Once they cause mayhem, that destiny can affect yours technically. So you're kind of locking in, because you're like, wait a minute, what the fuck are you about to do? And what you about to have this person do? And what does this person do have an effect on me, in my life, and my destiny, and what I got going on, and da 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 da, you know what I mean? Like, is it gonna have some type of boomerang effect back on me? Is this like a scheme Todd setup? Like, is that what you're thinking about, collective? Like, that's why you're starting to like slow things down and you're starting to lock in. As I feel like you're either collective, you're either the immortal gaze, or someone has their immortal gaze on you. All I know is there is a change coming, okay? And that's why I'm going with the tarot cards, because I need to like kind of clarify the message. But that is the overall message, is what I just said. That's what's happening. So let's see so I'm going in now though with my new tarot deck. I had to get some Halloween cards. Okay, I had to get some Halloween cards. Oh, I shuffled enough. Oh, I got the star. I got the star. So it's creation. Did she just fall? No. 7 of Wands just fell. So defending. Oh, and it has like different. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune just slipped. Did y'all see it slip out like that? The Wheel of Fortune just slipped out, and the 6 of Swords in reverse. You see, someone is worried about their destiny or being stuck. This just slipped out. I'm sitting here looking at the Seven of Wands, defending, and then this just slipped out. So, and this takes me back to Immortal Gaze. It's like, what's behind this King of Wands, the Seven of Wands? The Knight of Swords in reverse. It takes me back to Immortal Gaze. It's like, whoever this Immortal Gaze is, it's like, this person is like locked in because they're like, yo, you're not about to fuck up what the fuck I got going on. I don't know what the fuck you got going on, Moon Mistress, with you and your motherfucking pack of wolves, pack of dogs, pack of cats, pack of groupies. But if you don't get them on a motherfucking leash, I'm going to burn straight through all of y'all. Like, that's what Immortal Gaze is giving me. And it's almost like she don't care or he don't care what type of outcome that gives y'all, but she rather that burning fire passion through that gaze affects to y'all, rather than whatever fire behind you burns onto her or him. And that's why there's so much tension. And then you got Death Priest eyes just blinging because she's like, ooh, this is a fight. This is a fight. This is a fight. Who gonna win? And it's like, you know, like, that's what I'm getting. Like, that's what I'm getting. That's the message I'm getting, you know? Tell you more. We got, okay, I'll take it. It's 3 cards. We got 8 of Wands in reverse. It fell on top of Death Priest. 8 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse, and then the 6 of Pentacles. Top of Death Priest. So the 8 of Wands in reverse. So slow communication or bad news. 4 of Swords. Busy. It's like almost contradiction because we got the 6 of Pentacles. So it's like sharing bad news. Busy sharing bad news. That Priestess. Tell me more. Someone's busy sharing, giving out. Someone's busy giving out bad information. Someone's too busy giving out bad information. They don't realize that this is about to cause a death. Tell me more. Who? Which one is it? Is it the Moon Mistress? Probably. Because Immortal Gaze is stuck. Tell me more. You see? Tell me more. Oh my goodness. This right here is a mess. This is a mess. I don't know what's going on, collective. I don't mean this reading to even be this. Okay. And it's the Moon Mistress. It's the Moon Mistress. 4 cups. And right underneath the Moon Mistress, we got the High Priest in reverse and the 10 of Swords in reverse. And the 4 cups. So underneath the Moon Mistress, we got the High Priest in reverse and the 4 cups. So Moon Mistress ignored their intuition about something. They ignore the intuition about something. What they ignore the intuition about. Why is this 10 of Swords out here? And there's a dragon, a dead dragon. A dead dragon. So interesting how there's like a dead dragon, and then it's like the Moon Mistress has it almost makes me feel like the Moon Mistress doesn't realize they're about to send out. Oh, I see what's going on. Oh my gosh, this video is going to end up being so long. I do not mean for this video to be long. So the Moon Mistress, y'all, collective. The Moon Mistress, whoever the Moon Mistress is, if you relate into this, if you're the Immortal Gaze, right? The Moon Mistress collective is gonna, I'm like, spilling tea. They're gonna sit there and send out some bad information, right? because they panicking. I don't know what they panicking about. I don't know what the immortal gaze, I don't know what the beef is. I don't know what's going on. But they sitting there panicking, and they sitting there trying to spread bad news. They busy bodies spreading bad news. Bad news, covering it up like it's some type of good news. And then being some type of pentacles, it makes me feel like it's some type of benefit for somebody. They're making it seem like it's a benefit for somebody so that they take it. But they're not the one, but the moon mistress is not the one that is sharing it. They're sending in one of her weapons, his weapons. Take how it resonates. The moon mistress is sending in one of their weapons, one of the wolves. She's sending in one of the wolves to go and deliver these news, deliver one of the deliver something, and it's gonna end up. She don't see that it's gonna end up taking out one of their weapons. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, some more at the bottom of the deck. Okay, oh, that's 2. 10 of Wands. Yup, 5 of Cups. It's gonna take out one of her weapons. It's going to take out one of, and look, what is that? What is that? What is that, y'all? What did I just say? This is a dragon, right? I said she's gonna ignore, I'm probably whispering. She's gonna ignore her intuition. Because the moon mistress has intuition. She's the moon. She got direct intuition. The moon mistress got some type of beef with you collective. I don't know what type of stuff y'all got going on. You know, take that how it resonates. Y'all got some type of tension going. Oh my God, just dropped. I'm spilling too much tea. Y'all got some type of beef going on. I don't know what it is. But I done chatted too much, so I can't even dive too deep into it. Y'all got some type of beef going on. And y'all sitting there, y'all got some type of crazy tension. Y'all sitting here pissed off with each other. But y'all not saying nothing. Y'all not saying nothing. Y'all letting the air get thick. The air thick as hell. It's literally like the moon and the sun just staring at each other, knowing damn well y'all cannot see each other. Y'all can't touch each other. Y'all not even supposed to be in the same damn atmosphere. But y'all saying they just looking at each other like, do something. But y'all not even supposed to be doing that. Why y'all doing that? But whatever. The moon like, I'm darkness and I'm pissed off because why are you shining so bright? Why are you shining so bright? That's basically what this moon mistress is feeling like. That's what the moon mistress is feeling like. But because the moon can't come out the darkness to come and get you because you shine too bright, she or he has to send in one of the wolves. Because again, she's the moon mistress. She has wolves. So she's sending in one of her wolves to somebody. I don't know who she's sending her wolves to. She's sending her wolves to somebody. And because if these 3 cards flew on top of the death priestess, I'm assuming she didn't realize that this was a trap. This was a trap. This sent her straight into some type of plague. This right here was a trap. And she sent this type of message in fast. This was like almost like an impulsive decision. This was an impulsive decision, something that she ignored her intuition on. I'm not sure why she ignored her intuition, but she ignored her intuition, but she did not see the fact that she was about to lose one of her wolves, lose one of her dragons. She did not see this. All she cared about was the fact that she needed to try to get ahead of, most likely, what is that? Sorry, me and my cat staring at each other like the moon mistress and the immortal gaze staring at each other. But it's almost like she needed to get ahead of immortal gaze, because it's almost like immortal gaze kind of got ahead. Like you kind of see how immortal gaze and death, they got the same background, but not really, but they kind of got the same background. Meanwhile, moon mistress is in a cave somewhere in the dark. So it's almost like she's like, I gotta act fast. I gotta act fast because why is she sitting there winning over death? Why is she winning over death? That's supposed to be on my side. That's supposed to be on my side. Why can't I get the change? Why can't I reap the benefits? Why can't I reap the rewards? Why can't I reap the benefits? So she sat there and sent in. I know you hear that. Me and my cat, we hearing shit, but whatever. So he sat there. Oh, my bad with the Wheel of Fortune. She had to act fast, and she sent in her decoy. She sent in her wolf to death. She's like, listen, I don't care what you hear from a mortal gaze. I don't care what they telling you. I don't care what da-da-da-da. But unfortunately, that was a bad decision because all it did was put her wolf down, and she didn't see that coming. So now she done lost the wolf. She done lost a freaking weapon. And now she has to carry this weapon. Well, carry this L, technically. She has to carry this L. And sit in the fact that because she was being impulsive, she has to now rethink this whole thing. Because she done lost the dragon. She lost the dragon. She lost a dragon. She lost a dragon. She lost a dragon. This reading's getting way too long. But I'm gonna get like just a couple more cards. Oh my God, the devil, y'all. I didn't even mean to do that, but that's the devil. She wants control. Someone wants control. Tell me more. She wants control. Tell me more. What's this? Ace of Pentacles. And Ace of Pentacles came on top of the Immortal Gaze. So Immortal Gaze is gaining something. So collective, you might be gaining something. If you relate to the Immortal Gaze, you're gaining some type of job, type of opportunity because you stayed clear of something. Ooh, the 10 of Pentacles. You stayed clear of something. Some type of like, you stayed clear of some type of attack. It's almost like you were nowhere near because you were stuck somewhere. The 6 of Swords. Because you had, again, earlier in the reading, you had this Wheel of Fortune. The wheel started turning for you and you got stuck somewhere. Because you had to start defending yourself. With the 7 of Wands, you had to defend yourself. I don't know how you went and defended yourself, but you had to start defending yourself. And once the Moon Mistress caught a whiff on the fact that you was defending yourself, she was like, oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. So, you in death. Y'all besties now. Y'all besties now? Okay. Bet. And she sat there, sent in one of her guard dogs to try to go make Death her guard dog. Death said, what the hell do you think this is? And she basically lost a guard dog. And now she's sitting there. He's sitting there like this. And a 10 of Wands and a 5 of Cups. And now you just caught you a Pentacle and a 10 of Pentacles and an Ace of Pentacles. Because you got stuck somewhere because you was defending yourself. I know. That's right. Look at that. The Moon in reverse. Y'all. I want to keep going and keep just like, and the 2 of Wands, you moving forward. You moving forward. I want to keep going. I really want to keep going, but this reading got so long and I got 2 videos now. I got it merged together, so I got to go. But this reading was so cool. This was so fun, and I love the dark cards a lot, so it's gonna be fun to I'm gonna have so much fun with these cards. But thank you so much, guys, for watching this reading. I'm sorry if it didn't like fully get to, you know, really like nail it on the head, but I definitely will be able to once I get more used to these cards and yeah, but I really did enjoy this reading. This was actually a really interesting one. But thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, good night, good evening, and just like, comment, subscribe, and support the channel. I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting any type of way you can.